Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is so goddamn good. This is honestly the best single player story game that I've played since Red Dead Redemption 2. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 released almost a month ago on February 4th and has come out to extremely positive reception from its audience on Steam, and I'll tell you, it is well deserved. This game is immersive, has very interactive combat, the choices you make actually impact your gameplay like a lot, and the game is just funny and doesn't take itself too serious. So let's dive into what I love so much about this game, starting with the combat. I absolutely love this combat choice that Warhouse Studios chose. For me personally, I was instantly familiar with it because I had played a little game called For Honor. This is an over-the-shoulder fighting game made by Ubisoft that I really love. It has some of the most interactive combat, but it is extremely fucking difficult because some of the players who play this game are fucking nasty. So when I saw this combat system against AI, I thank the heavens because this is exactly the type of game that I've wanted. Not only does it have the combat system that I adore, the impact of hitting the enemies is extremely addicting, and getting hit feels painful and punishing. Taking on enemies itself is also a challenge that I personally enjoy, as you have to assess the gear the enemies are wearing, and especially the amount of enemies that you're fighting. To put an end to this point, I love the combat, and I think this is a very methodical style, something that Warhorse Studios nailed. On to the next point, the dialogue in this game is cinema. When the characters talk to each other, it feels like real people are actually having a conversation. Even when you have to pick a dialogue option, it just naturally flows into the next line and it feels so damn good. And one of the most important things for me is that the characters are actually funny and witty. This is in contrast to games like Dragon Age the Veilguard, where the characters are just extremely cringy and don't even sound like people talking to each other. And where the attempt of humor is made, it just ultimately feels like you're watching a millennial trying to fit in with the fellow kids. Finally, the freedom that you have is unreal. You can do pretty much whatever you want in this game, such as committing atrocities on a certain mother and daughter that may or may not have deserved it. I'm not a psychopath, I swear. This feeling of freedom is actually addicting at times and makes me regret playing Kingdom Come Deliverance because how much other games remind you to continue on with the main story by putting limitations and restrictions on you, whether that be through gear score, difficulty, or just plain not letting you continue on with whatever you're doing. There are many other things that I enjoy about this game, such as the mini games that they've added, such as alchemy and blacksmithing. These are extremely fun, but what I've mentioned so far are the most important things to me, that being the combat, the dialogue, and the freedom. Although this game is very, very good, I can't help but point out some of the faults in the game, so let's get into them. The bugs. There are a lot of bugs, such as when you call your horse to you as it's drinking from a trough. I'll go ahead and explain what I mean. When you call your horse, there will be a small delay. The horse will then go over the trough and then come to you. It looks quite funny at times, but it gets very annoying as you keep experiencing it. Obviously, as the game goes on, these will get ironed out, but there is a lot of bugs that can be pointed out. And then finally, without a doubt, the worst thing about this game is Hans. I hate this dude with every fiber of my fucking being. When I see him again, I will absolutely not make amends with him, and he will be slain. He is the most annoying, self-serving, horrible character to exist. This dude wouldn't even carry a bag of flour to make some money for us because he was the son of a small lord. I mean, good job to the devs if this is what they were trying to achieve, but my god, I fucking hate this guy. He is so obnoxious. And I think that's everything that I can point out at first glance. Maybe you guys can share what you liked or disliked in the comments, but for me, I'm going to give this game a 9 out of 10 so far. I've really enjoyed what I've played, and this isn't like an IGN 9 out of 10. This is actually an almost perfect game for me. I hope all of you will give this game a shot because it is truly something special. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Delightful. Really delightful.